What's up, hard workers? It's your boy Frankie Hardwork, and I'm super duper back with another one, y'all. Real quick, y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to do me a quick favor. I'm gonna need y'all to hit that subscribe button. And after y'all hit that subscribe button, I'm gonna need y'all to hit that bell button so you get all my duplications, right? Let's go. It's been a minute, y'all. I know it's been a minute. Life comes, man. Life comes, and you gotta handle life. You understand? I'm gonna get into what I've been going through a little something, but I'm good. Your boy good. So let's talk about this Troy Ave situation, because today Troy Ave took the stand today. He took the stand on pretty much for tax stone case today. And in this case, he pretty much told the story and what happened. So I want to ask y'all a couple questions, because I see a lot of people calling him a snitch. I see a lot of people calling him a rat, right? But let's really just go back to this question I want to ask y'all. I want to ask y'all, what would y'all do in this situation right there if this was you? Let's listen to hear me out. You go somewhere, you and your partner go somewhere, right? Dude come running up in there all wild, trying to bust you or whatever. Y'all get into it, he trying to bust you or whatever. You know what I mean? End up popping your man. You end up getting the gun out of his hand. Y'all fighting for it. You get it. Then you basically retaliate. But in the process of that, your man get banged. You know what I mean? Your man get, he get hit. You know what I'm saying? And basically you got shot too, and a couple other people got shot, and you retaliating and stuff like that now. You go to the hospital. Then next thing you know, you gets locked up, you bail out, and now they charging you for your man's murder and the gun charge. What would you do? Because the gun wasn't his. Remember, he didn't bring the gun with him. So what would you do? I want to know what a lot of these gangsters would have did, right? Because I'm gonna tell you how it really goes. You understand? In a situation like that, the first thing you do is you have your lawyer. You have a lawyer, and I'm pretty sure he have a lawyer, right? Now, when you got a lawyer, I know this for a fact. If you got a good-ass lawyer, you don't have to talk to nobody at all. Even if your lawyer is not that great, your lawyer might want you to take the stand, because at the end of the day, they got him on camera. They got him on camera shooting a gun. And remember, he's being charged for the gun, and he's being charged for the murder at first. But they dropped it. And I guess in exchange for his testimony. Because from what they saying, that I think he's going to do a year. They might give him time served, right? But they said that for a year, for his testimony, he get a year instead of the 15 years he was faced with, right? So boom. But in this situation, in this particular situation, what would you do? I want to know, what would you do? This dude tried to kill you, killed your man. Now you're getting charged for his gun. You're getting charged for a body that he committed. And you didn't even start none of this. What would you do? Because at some point, you're going to have to tell your story. At some point, in that particular situation right there, where they got everything on camera, because if they didn't have none of that on camera, and none of that, he could have got his lawyer and didn't have to say a word. You feel me? No matter how many witnesses around. If you got a good lawyer, he's going to get you up out of that. But in this particular situation, they got him on camera defending himself, basically retaliating from what happened to him, defending the people around him and himself, because he got shot in the process. Two other, Mano girl got shot. If y'all remember, Mano girl got shot, and hit Banger. Banger got murdered. Now they trying to charge him with that. Now, is he a snitch because he's telling his story? Because he has to explain it. He got to tell what happened. He has to tell what happened. You understand what I'm saying? He got to tell, like, listen, I didn't come there with that gun. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come there with that gun. I just defended myself, blah, blah, blah. This happened, what's happened. I can't call that snitching. I can't call that snitching if it's either you or me and you try to murder me and it's on camera and they only got me on camera retaliating for something that you just did to my man. I'm trying to murder you back and you out here just skipping along and I'm supposed to take your weight and your body? Nah, I can't. I don't call that snitching. I can't call it snitching in Troy Ave case, because in this sense right here, he took the stand and told his side of the story. I know when y'all hear the word told and when y'all hear the word take the stand, automatically it goes into snitch mode, because I'm going to be honest. I'm going to keep it honest. Me even talking about this right now, saying the stand and like you got to talk to these people. It sounds a little crazy and weird, but in a situation like this is different. Because, you know, everybody, you know, academics got y'all out there feeling like, oh, street dudes is weird and they come with different rules for different people. Nah, that's these internet street dudes. That's these internet street dudes that got a little clout for thinking they gangster and they come up with law and knowing damn well there ain't no law. I want to know what y'all would have done. Because a lot of these people saying he a rat, he a snitch, he this and that, da-da-da-da-da. I want to know what y'all would have done. Because half it, like, and when I say this, I'm talking real talk. A lot of dudes ain't got money for a lawyer. A lot of dudes ain't got money for a lawyer. So the only way you'll get off of that, unless you in there now, this if you ain't got a lawyer, you're going to have to sit there, you're going to have to fight that case behind jail for years. And eventually you're going to have to tell your story. You're going to have to tell your story. You're going to have to tell what happened. Or unless you're going to just take that life. For something that you ain't even do. Like, this ain't like y'all was together and y'all was cool and hanging out and he put in work and you seen it happen and you told. Nah, y'all, and you knew it was going to happen. He tried to murder you. And they basically trying to charge you for a body that you had nothing to do with, and it was your man. And you could get life for this. New York laws is way different from, you know, out of state, you know, down south and Midwest and all. It's way different from all that. You feel me? So I want to know y'all opinion on this. I want to know how y'all feel about this. I need y'all to get in them comments, man. Because honestly, I don't even want to put myself in that situation, right? But in a situation like that, I'm not mad at Troy Ave on this one. I can't sit here and call that man a snitch. I can't sit here and outright like, yo, he's a snitch. I can't do that. Because if y'all really want to get to it, Tax Stone wrote a letter to the judge about Troy Ave, saying that he got guns and he do this and he do that, he do illegal. Like, allegedly. I'm saying allegedly, but this really happened. And everybody said, oh, it's through his lawyers and this and that, this and that. It's the same thing. That right there, to me, that's snitching. If you really want to keep it a buck, that's snitching right into the judge, talking about the person that's right there. If you really want to get technical. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Do you think Troy Ave a snitch? Do you think that basically he basically had to defend himself and his life? You only got one chance at this life thing. You don't want to waste it behind no nigga like that. You only got one chance at this life thing. So y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. And before I go, y'all, it's good to be back.